Slot Car News, sponsored by LEB Hobbies, your specialist in home and hobby slot car racing. Hey everybody, welcome to Slot Car News for this Friday. We only have a couple items. Well, we have a bunch to talk about, but only a couple items. SmartRace, we're going to lead off with those folks. They have a new beta, an open beta for their Scalextric version of their app. This is very cool. I have applied to get the beta. I know I don't do lap timing here, and I really need to. I will be hopefully getting a Scalextric Pro, their digital set. At some point, I do want to try it out on that. I do need to use the SmartRace app in general. I just haven't gotten around to it. They make some great stuff, though, for sure. I've done a bunch of screenshots here that you've been seeing of the features for the app that they have going on. It is absolutely incredible, the amount of stuff. Now, I know this is probably, no great news to anybody that uses SmartRace already. Don't get me wrong, believe me, they've been making something great for a long time now. Arguably, the best option for your app for slot car racing, for sure. And this latest iteration has so many different options here that you can take advantage of or not. It's great to have these options, and it just adds to the hobby in general. It's amazing that SmartRace have been doing this for so long. They're definitely very committed to making high quality digital or app experience, not just digital, a high quality kind of app experience for us. And I think it's fantastic. Good job, guys. We are going to talk a little bit now about the news this week, obviously, has been the Scalextric line release. Now, there are a number of really great cars coming, but one mold that I think personally stands above and beyond, simply because of the reaction, which I was kind of expecting at some point. Anyway, we'll get to it in a second. There are a whole bunch of Mustangs that they're doing. They're doing the new GT3 Mustang that you see here, the one kind of that we've been waiting for, and I know that there's other people that are going to be doing it, but it's nice to have, Scalex doing the kind of one for everybody, let's say. The Scalextric cars are meant to be a great starting place, and they are, for the hobby. And with this Mustang that they're going to be doing 2 liveries so far that you've already seen here. It's great that they're doing this. It's amazing, frankly, that they're doing this. I'm so happy that they're doing this car. The number of other Mustangs they're doing, though, is absolutely incredible. They're doing a number of notchbacks. They're doing all racing cars, by the way, which I think is fantastic. They're doing some of the fastbacks as well. They have the blue fastback, the French Equipe team, whatever it is. I forget the exact name of the team, but whatever. They have that car coming very, very soon. That was released. I just put that in LEB's newsletter that came out this morning, actually. I changed the time on the newsletter just as a test to see if we'd get more views, because why not? Who's not trying to get more views on, frankly, anything? But so those Mustangs are definitely a highlight for me, for a lot of the U.S., and I think to an extent for the world. Certainly the modern one is very important. The old ones, the notchback and the fastbacks from the 60s, are massively important. These are, like I said, cars aimed at essentially everybody. So it's a great place to start. I think these cars will draw a tremendous amount of attention. Having said all of that, the car that I definitely think, the mold that I definitely think, personally for me, it's one that I've always wanted to see done. I have no connection with a Volvo wagon in general, but boy howdy is this a great looking car? I've always thought it would be a great car to do just because they're so unique, and they're doing it. The reaction online has been absolutely incredible to the Scalextric release this year of cars. I know the Fast and the Furious. This is my early call for kind of the license and or product innovation. My year end screed, my year end rant. Definitely an early topic in the running for that. The Fast and the Furious stuff, that is. However, the Volvo itself, I think, is gonna be a massive release for them. I really do, and I never would have thought that a wagon, frankly, would be the thing that got people so excited, and yet the reaction has been, frankly, stunning in a great way. It's so many people have reacted to this so favorably that I hope that people do a good pre-order on these. I hope that if you're in the market for one when they do come out, you get one quick, because dealers are just putting the pre-orders up, so let's not get too terribly bent out of shape about if a dealer doesn't necessarily have a pre-order up on every car yet. They will get them up. The releases just came out this week, guys. You got to give dealers just a bit of chance to get them listed on their website. So there you go. But I really do think that the Volvo is an amazing highlight overall. I don't think I've seen a stronger product line from Scalextric in the time that I've been following them in the hobby for nearly 20 years now. In the modern era, for sure, this is easily the best product line. Oh, there's a Hornet coming, which is a Trans Am-ish car. There's more Camaros coming from, in theory, the Trans Am series. So that's good news as well. So, I mean, they've really hit all the slot car erogenous zones this week, so to speak, with their releases this week. It's great job, guys. It's stunning. Another thing we need to talk about that has definitely hit a lot of people pretty surprisingly, I would say, is, do I have it still here? I do not. The NSR catalog, the printed NSR catalog, has sold like gangbusters at a certain dealer or two that I've talked with, and I dearly hope, NSR, if you're listening, please print more catalogs. Please. People are gonna, especially such a heavy-duty, high-quality catalog. LEB had these things on sale when they had them on sale for about $16, which I think, frankly, is a bargain. It is about 160 pages, I think. It is high-quality, thick paper. It's definitely a very interesting reference source for basically every NSR product. It certainly shows them all quite nicely in a very easy way to understand. Gear combinations and cars that they've made. All their molds are obviously listed in there that are current. Yeah, I mean, basically every mold. And you really get to see the NSR product line presented in such a beautiful way. And I really hope that they do print more or make more available here in the US, if there are more available. If there aren't, you need to make more, guys. Absolutely need to make more. On the weekly beg that I've done for some people to do the tofu shop from Initial D, I think we're going to have some movement on that. That if I get information that I expect to get, probably early next week, I'll do a special video on it. I know this is probably something that a lot of guys are going, God, Dave, I don't really care about a tofu shop from a Japanese anime cartoon, Japanese anime, manga. live action kind of campy movie. Why are you off on this tip? I don't know. I think it's cool. I think we need it. I think it's time. We have some great JDM cars coming, actual JDM cars. I forgot to mention the RX-7 that Scalextric is going to be doing this year as part of the Fast and Furious. There's a real need for, let's say, more than just your kind of typical track scenery. Like, grandstands are nice. I'm not saying they're not. Believe me, I'm not. I'm not saying that bridges aren't cool and garages and stuff like that. But for folks that might want to make a more urban setting, give us some options. That's all I'm saying. Why not, guys? Why not? Was that kind of a pre-rant? It might have been. In any case, join me after the break, after the news racing break, for a bit of something different. Not crazy, just a bit of different. I'm not going to have an editorial as such. Just stick around. I think you're going to like it. All right, guys, yes, we are doing a bit of a track test. With this guy. It is the Thunderslot 350. Boy, oh boy, is this a beautiful looking car. Now, Harry has done a good full review of this thing, and I definitely would direct you to that review. This is just kind of an overview of, and this is a Torx bit that I will not be able to use with my regular screwdriver. No problem. The car looks amazing. We've seen lots and lots of photos of the car. Yes, this car does have a motor that is screwed in place. So you're not going to get any motor flexing issues in the chassis. Don't worry. It is the usual spectacularly smooth, magnet-free car in this case. Out of the box, I've literally just taken it out of the case, and nothing has been done. Not even motor pod loosening. The body is still tight. It is fast. It is smooth. It is gorgeous. 3 words, gorgeous. No, sorry. Anyway, it's yet another awesome release from Thunderslot. They have done how many of these now? I think this is the 3rd one, plus obviously the white kit that they've done. It's an amazing looking car. Again, I always kind of start these things off with, if you don't have a Thunderslot or an NSR or a Scale Auto or a Revo slot or whatever, this is a great one to get into. It's a beautiful looking car. The detailing on it is amazing. The color for the Gunston team, Team Gunston, is absolutely fantastic. And it runs perfectly. All I did was fluff the braid a little bit. And on my Scale Auto track, Scale Auto Carrera Hybrid, it's fantastic. What else can you say? It's worth the money. It's worth the time to tune if you're a tuner. If you just want something to to goof with, to play with, to admire. Quite frankly, it's there for you. So why the heck not, right? Yeah, there we are. I will be trying to do more live streams. It's been tough with family issues, and then with some health issues. I get so tired on the weekends, and frankly, I do work most weekends. So I know it's been kind of hard for me to get to as many live streams. I'm sorry about that, guys, and as many test drives as I know I need to get to. I will be trying to get to more this year. I really am investing quite a bit of money into the channel this year with some new animations. I bought a new font that you see for Slot Car News now on the title slide, the thumbnail rather. So, you know, it's I'm growing here. The channel is growing. I'm growing too. The channel, actually not. I've lost quite a bit of weight recently. You may not be able to tell, but I have. I am definitely, going to be making a push this year. Just more content, having more fun, getting the word out about slots. It's obviously a passion of mine, and I know if you're in the channel too, it's probably a passion of yours. I think that's it for this week. Thank you very much, folks. See you all again soon. Check out the Thunder Slot.